seasons are already ordered.
Right.
Has that changed your writing approach anyway?
No. We have changed our approach, but not because of that. So, I mean...
Well, it does give us a sense that we can make longer arcs, because before, we were always ready to be canceled. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
But we had that with seasons 3 and 4.
But
Like, that gave us the bravery to do, like, take, side roads into other characters and stuff like that.
Yeah, open up our cast
think-
more, which is
yeah,
such
yeah.
a stupid fucking idea.
I know, now we have too many guys.
Yeah, well,
I think...
and we're making more, so...
Yeah,
we,
but I
we're
think
taking
that's made us, now we've been down that road and we have thought we want to sort of get back to focusing on the main family, kind of. That's what we've discussed.
Yeah, but we just try that every year.
Right.
Yeah, we're undisciplined children.
It's not so much the 2 seasons as like just the time that we've gotten off because we just forced it on everybody. We went, season 4 was really hard, we're exhausted, we just got to stop. And so now we're just like thinking about it more. We are kind of planning things a little more than we used to.
Yeah.
We're taking criticism from each other a lot better than we used to.
Yeah, it's easier to argue.
Welcoming it.
It's easier to argue. Before, if one of us didn't like what the other person did, there were feelings involved. Now we can have like an actual discussion on it because our relationship is that old.
We didn't expect it to catch on too much. We thought maybe we'll be successful enough to stay on, but we're never going to be a big mainstream thing. We'll be a cult hit, and we're happy with that. We didn't want to be any more than that. And we also thought probably we'd be done by season 3 or 4 creatively. I think when 3 and 4 got greenlit, we both were like, that'll do it, right?
Yeah. And then we were just so not
we
done.
were writing the finale, and we came up with like 3 of the episodes that you're going to see next season, kind of just when we were writing the finale. And we went, oh crap, now we got to keep making the show.
We became
Call the agents,
reinvigorated.
tell them we'll sign a new contract. Yeah, we did. It's weird. We're really excited, actually. We're pretty keyed up to write these. Like, we're really happy about our show and about all this and the success and everything. And but just creatively, we're really into making the show right now. Like, I'm loving writing. Like, I haven't in.
Which is it's not good. It's good for looking back on the show. It's gonna suck for you watching the show next season. It's just gonna blow. Because I'm telling you, all great things appear as crap when originally aired.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you'll watch it, like, they ruined the show. And then you'll go back and watch it and go, wow, that was the best season ever. What people like in our show is always different. There's some people that really like the soap opera aspect, this continuity aspect that we have. And there are other people who are just offended by it. So there are people that
Those people are
fetishize.
going, why can't it be more like season 1 where it's funny?
Yeah, and other people
And other
like
people going, are you ever going to do maybe like a season that's 10 parts of all the one big long story?
Can Orb
without
not
all
break?
the jokes? And Orb.
Yeah. So I'm always amazed by what two people watch the same show. One of them is watching an entirely different show than the other person. That amazes me.
And they're both a little frustrated, but they both keep watching. We keep bringing them back.
Yeah, because we can't decide what we are either. We're catering to both those idiots, and because we are both those idiots. So
a little surprised by how much a certain segment of the audience really digs the Dean Triana love story or whatever.
That doesn't surprise me.
Really surprised that everybody still asks if Kim is coming back.
That surprises me. That surprises me.
Do you actually have character story arcs planned from early on, maybe not season 1, but from early on in the show that you're now working on to get them from age movie?
We have some larger arcs. We have smaller arcs. We have some arcs that don't exist till we write a script, and then we have to retrofit an arc. So we
kind of do it season by season. Like we do definitely start a season going, where do we want these guys to go? Because we'll get bored, and then we don't write them.
Yeah,
episodes.
and we have
it takes us 2 seasons.
We have
to do
a big giant arc that we don't speak of. Usually because we wreck it in the middle of the season and rewrite the arc. But we do have a master plan. It's just not. Yeah, we have a master plan. You think about it like that. That'll make you feel better, right? Yeah, this master plan. Yeah, I promise you.
For the most part, we haven't gotten like standards and practices notes in a really long time. We couldn't pee on the mummy in the pilot. Like we had to fight for that, and the alligator couldn't be pregnant when Brock killed it. And like they would let us do that now.
Now we wouldn't even talk about it because we've pushed the boundaries.
But we're allowed to do more now because like Family Guy came on and stuff like that, and they were telling them they had to censor Family Guy, and they're like, "What are you talking about? This was on at 8 o'clock on a network, and like you can't just let us show it at 11 on Cartoon Network. So that kind of eased things up on everybody.
In the spirit of your Helen Keller versus Anne Frank fight,
Yes.
who would you pit against John Merrick, the Elephant Man?
A beautiful woman. Because he would just be crippled by it. The way I understand the myth, which is...
Because beauty can tame the beast.
Yeah, the way I understand the myth, which is from the movie by
David Lynch.
David Lynch, is that he's just crippled by beauty. Oh, my friend, oh, my friend. That if you just bring in a beautiful woman and say, I love you the way you are, and you'd be like, oh, then slit his fucking throat right through all that grisly mass
But
of
we're looking
flesh.
for a good fight, though.
No.
You're saying, oh, what's his weakness? How can I kill John
Yeah.
Merrick, the Elephant Man?
Oh, just
And
like
that's the
a
weapon.
strip
So
to the
what's-
waist fight with John Merrick?
Yeah.
Just like punching him? Oh, a child could. He's crippled.
I just thought,
Oh, the orangutan from Murders in the Rue Morgue.
Yeah. He's a
Yeah.
fictional
Oh, I didn't mean to give
character.
away the ending.
Just in case you guys haven't read Poe yet.
Are we ever gonna get any more Jasper McBain songs?
Jasper lives in England. So to get Jasper McVane, we have to have Jasper
You mean, are we going to
McVane.
put more in the show, or will there be more
Is
Jasper?
there more?
There are still
There are-
leftover Jasper
Yeah.
McVane songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple. Stench of You never got into a show.
Mm,
That's a really good song.
yeah. That's probably why. 'cause
It's a good song. It's like a really good song. Oh, like Rev Me Up isn't a great song. It's so inspirational. It's hard to listen to that with my pants on. I just want to chuck around the room in my shorts. We'll keep throwing in stuff that we remember and it's funny. Like we don't have this agenda of stuff we forgot to put in it. We actually have jokes we forget to put in it.
Yeah.
We still can't get Hank to say stuff wasting my time, but
And it usually does take about 2 seasons for anything that you go, oh, I really want to put this in the show. Like, say, just, you go, oh, I want to do an Iron Man type guy. And you just never get to it.
yeah, and then
Like,
it's then
2 years
Iron Man
later, you
becomes
go, okay.
non-topical. We don't care anymore. And then maybe we could put an Iron Man there as a callback to Iron Man. Remember when Iron Man was big?
Or we want to do it, and then somebody makes a movie out of that, and you go, well, now are they going to think we're just goofing on new Iron Man and Thor, or
Yeah, we wanted to do
or
it-
have we become topical?
Yeah, we were playing around with the Thor thing. Then they made a Thor movie.
Yeah, and now
You
we
know-
don't know if we can do Thor because we feel like
It
it's
feels
cheap.
like- yeah, now we're making
now
Thor
we're just
jokes.
parody.
Maybe if we do
If
Aquaman,
parody is current,
if
it
we
sucks.
do
But if
Aquaman,
it's 40 years
nobody's
old,
ever gonna make a fucking Aquaman movie.
Everybody
it's
makes
the dumbest fucking idea. We can make Aquaman jokes,
No,
and
but
then if they do an
Entourage
Aquaman
already
movie,
did that.
we get.
Entourage did a whole season.
How do you know what Entourage does? Do you get like an Entourage email and shit, or do you watch Entourage?
I watched this season, and
You
I've
watched
watched maybe
Entourage?
4 episodes from the previous season. It was like it was like tonguing a canker sore. It was like, I hate this goddamn show. These people are horrible. What's gonna happen? Yeah.
Did you watch Sex and the City also?
No, I did see the movie, but I have HBO. You don't.
No.
That just happened. When you have HBO, you just see stuff. It just happens.
I will watch an entire season.
Because they'll put it on all the time. and you go,
America's
I
Next
just
Top
need to
Model
be on the couch.
without getting out of the bed. If I wake up in America's Next Top Model on Marathon,
Yeah.
I don't leave till they crown the new top model.
And that's a deplorable show. They're all awful people.
Yeah, horrible
She's
people.
a megalomaniac nitmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw her in real life, and she doesn't look like a human being. I can't even describe it. She's bigger than she should be and more beautiful than a human has any right to be, and she looks
Oh, in a good way.
inflatable.
She doesn't look like a
Not
human.
even in a way that I couldn't describe. Like I wanted to run screaming and get on top of it. I didn't even know what to react. It was like looking at a fucking unicorn. Yeah. I was personally offended that they didn't contact Jackson and I for the Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Offended, like angry. I did nothing.
I was similarly offended when they didn't contact us about the Johnny Quest movie.
offended.
Yeah.
Like we didn't write anybody or tell anybody that we wanted to do it, but since they didn't call us, I'm indignant.
Yeah.
Because I'm insane. I think that people should just be, how can we move forward without contacting? You can get me on fucking Facebook. It's that easy. I'm so easy to find, and you can just write me a little message. Believe it or not.
Hey, we're working on this Doctor Strange
working on
movie.
Doctor Strange thing.
Interested?
Yeah, any interested? And I would be interested. I got notebooks upon notebooks of ideas for Doctor Strange. I've been making that pitch since I was 8 years old. I can just walk into a room and go, "Are you ready for the greatest Doctor Strange movie ever made?" And they'll be like, "We never even made a Doctor Strange movie. You did that really crappy one. Remember the Doctor Strange movie where there's an hour spent on him knocking a door?"
The 70s TV movie.
Yeah, awful. We could make a better movie than that. It would be great, and it would be funny. Which
Let's make sure we see him go through every door to every room, because otherwise people are going to go, "How did..."
In the 70s, they had 3-page scripts, and they would make a half-an-hour show out of them. Watch any movie, like any TV show from the 70s, they're very padded. But the Doctor Strange one has him, door opens, wrong door. No relevance to the plot whatsoever. It's just like,
metaphor.
I'm sorry. They padded it with him not getting the address correct. There was nothing. It had nothing. You didn't look inside and go, "That person's handling a magic object." Wrong. Just Doctor Strange. "Oh, it looked like a 9. Awesome. We would never do that. You've seen our show, right? We take about 40 pages and jam it into 24 minutes. Just jamming it.
And then cut those down to 22.
Yeah, and if you miss a joke, we don't give a shit. We just go on to the next. Oh, I got so much to say in this tiny amount of time. Give us an hour. It's not like we're going to be disciplined and have it breathe. We'll jam that thing in. You'll be able to watch the Doctor Strange movie that we'll never get to write because they didn't call us. They called the guys who made Conan. I'm indignant. To do this movie. That would have been.
Conan,
Yeah, you could have watched
see that, by the way?
it. You could have watched it 7 times, and every time you watched it, it'd be like it's a totally different movie. It is the Mad Libs of films.